Cheers, mate. Welcome back to the Western Wilds. Matty G here from Restudo Farm. It's the 3rd of February. Not much has happened in the last few days. I've been keeping up with the animals. We're still trying to get quotes in to remove all that cladding down at the lake so we can get in there properly. But yeah, we've done some work. We've changed our flatbed slightly. We've put some guardrails on. We've just collected a load of oil, all that we have, just over 13,000 litres in the truck. It's been good, and we're off down to the train yard to sell them directly to the train. I normally don't use the train too often, but the price is, shall we say, it's better than right. It's well, it's awesome. Very, very good value for money. So we're going to head straight down there now and get it sold as quick as we can. Past the old windmill. That's still going. Slam on the brakes. Don't want to be taking this one too fast at the minute. And here we are at the train yard. Hopefully no trains are going to be coming through. It has been quite blustery at the moment with the snow. But we're going to get this sold on board the train, I believe. We have to pull over and find out exactly where we're going with it. Well, I'm guessing I'm going to be loading it onto there, but train bits down the bottom here, so we'll quickly walk down and find out what they want, how we're going to get paid as well, and we'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Pleasure doing business. Welcome back, everyone. Fantastic value, 120 odd thousand, 777, something like that. So and that was just the basics. We still also got a little bit of a bonus adding on top of that for our environmental score. We had to show our certificate for our environmental score, but that's no problem. So we're up to a healthy 175,000. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, that's the wrong side. Alright, let's jump on in. There we go. So now it's time to head back. Although, actually, what I am going to do quickly is shoot up and grab some tomatoes. We've got just over 12,000 litres of tomatoes. I'm going to quickly shoot up and get them sold. They'll be down at the... You're going the wrong way again. They'll be sold at the local farmers market. Eddie's not open at all today. I don't say that the train's got enough coming in. We've already sold a load to them. So we'll be going up to the farmers market with the tomatoes, so it shouldn't take too long. And we'll see when we're loaded. Here we are. Let's turn on in. We've got to back it into here. This does take a while with this big thing. Big old rig. I like having the back window. It does make it a little easier. Those mirrors are not the greatest. There we go. Now I just got to wait for him to load me. Shake it. Oh, it just caught me. Sorry. Call of nature. They don't have a toilet in here. Yeah, we're all loaded, so we're going to get this sold pretty darn quickish. Alright, here we go. Again, it was 13,000. I'll bring in an extra bit of pretty penny. Don't think we'd hit 200k, but definitely a fantastic year for us. Financially, brilliant. Swing her in. And we're going to get this sold pretty darn quick. There's the last box, thank you. Alright. Get it down. Oof, 23,000. Oof, right, 23,000. Let me just get inside. There we go. 23,000. You cannot argue with that price. You really can't. Come on, let's get this one going. Nah, while we're here, we are going to quickly call in just to see if they've got anything that's anything worth it for us. It's been really lucky. We've been really lucky of late. Let's not get too close. Shut that off. And it's always nice to call in, have a chat with Keith and Sarah, and just get a quick cuppa. Well, I've just been chatting with Keith and Sarah, and they have actually got a limberer in stock. It's it's a cross between sort of a wheel loader and a bulldozer slash digger slash excavator. It's a bit of everything. It's an old one, but just shy of 60 grand. It could do us a turn. They've got one in stock here, and it's got a cage around it, and they've also got possibly 2 more coming in. So we're not in a desperate rush to make a decision on it, but it is nice. And obviously that doesn't include a implement for the end, so we'd have to get something as well. Obviously we'll be looking at a bucket to scoop those river gravels up. But yeah, it looks good. The only other thing they have at the moment, and they do have plenty of these coming in, is a Massey Ferguson 9407 Sport Line, which means it's a cheaper version. Telehandler. It's very nice. It again would do the job that we require it to do. But yeah, it ranges between 82,500 up to 105,000 depending on the spec. Now they're not actually, this one is not actually up for sale, it's sold. But they're able to get a couple of these in if needed for any particular reason, anyone wants one. These are quite readily available at the minute. Obviously different specs. This particular spec, this particular one that's been sold, waiting for collection actually, is 86 grand. So it's nice of them to let us have a look at it. It's got a hitch on the back as well, that could come in handy. Like it. Yeah, cheers for the cuppa, mate. Right. Let's head back. It's getting brisk. Where's the key? There we go. Yeah, so we've got some alternatives there for spending the money. I think what I may do is put another email into JJ's. They're the ones that I'm hoping are going to give us a quote for removing all that bits and bobs, because I'm going to buy a shed. I'm going to buy another shed. I've got to get another shed. It's a little tight for all the implements in one. Well, I'll say all the implements, mostly the heavy equipment, tractors, harvester, etc. Got to get a bigger shed, or just, I think I can have a shed, nice little shed, similar to the one we were speaking about a couple of months ago. I think that'll be a good idea. Definitely want to get out of this weather and give them a call. I'll email them first, because they've I don't think they do too much during the winter time, not round this way area anyway. Let's just get on in. It's cold. I think I'm going to take this right up to the front door. There we go. Home sweet home. And I left the door open. Perfect. It's going to be freezing inside. I have to get that fire on the go. Alright, well I'll see you in a few days. Actually, scrap that. I'll see you when the snow stops. Let's get this fire going. And welcome back everyone. Good morning. It's March the 1st. We've got JJ's to come in and do their thing. They've also spent a lot of money up at the yard. We are down to 105,000. But this is good news. And I'm going to show you why. Let me just pull in. No, I'm not going to drive this down there. Let's pull in over here. Alright. We are going to be leaving the tent up on a permanent basis for now. It just gives us a nice respite for when we need it. The engineer gentleman's going to be coming to collect his pieces of equipment shortly. I think later on today or tomorrow. I forget. I did speak to him briefly. And if you come down here, as you can see, all the roofing cladding's been gone. Apparently a lot of muck came out of it as well. Took a few days, bless them. They should have. I'm just hoping they have. Yeah, they've taken all the old things that they were no good. We've also had someone look at this, and they're coming to do a little bit of a repair, and we'll be able to drive that back. No problem. The tractor's been seen to. This works a treat. I am denied whether or not to sell it. And I think what I might end up doing is completely getting rid of this front loader attachment. There's a lot of rust in it as well. So we'll probably get rid of the front loader attachment. The bucket's got a few holes in, so we'll probably get rid of that as well. Probably no good at anything, just scrap. We'll come down here, we'll rent a flatbed out or something at some point, pick this up. Probably the truck as well, even though the truck will be drivable. We're going to keep this. I am planning on, come harvest, buying a trailer for the header, so I could store it away in the shed. And then this could be our little shunter that will just tow that around. There's not a lot of power in it, but I should be able to get that to attach to a. Yeah, it should be alright. We'll do that. All that's really left in here is down here. JJ will have this done in the next day or two. JJ Construction will come in, graft this. They're just finishing up on some sheds that I've purchased or ordered for building up at the yard. And then the next thing that we're going to have to look to buy is a excavator, bulldozer, something. And we can use a bucket, but on a tractor. But the only problem is it's a lot of weight. Jump in here and I'll show you. Oh, I've done that wrong. Pull chuck out. Remember what he said now. Hold this button in while starting. There we go. Yeah, see? He's got it all fixed up. I mean, I know this bucket's got a hole in it and everything else, but just to show you what we mean. Let me just try and hop off this without any accidents. There you go. That's not even. That's just about 80% full bucket as well. Let me just jump back up. Ugh. So yeah, it'll take too long with one of these. So. And this is going to problem because I haven't really got a big tractor, and I don't. Let me shut off. I don't fancy buying a big tractor either. I mean, this looks more like. I don't think this was used for picking the stones up, to be honest. Those big bulldozers were probably used. I think this was tidying up. This was just scraping up what was left, and there's still. I think there's still some. Looks like some pay dirt in here. River rocks, just a foot layer or so, but it's quite compact there. Whereas this, you can clearly see the difference. Where this is all loose, and this is a little bit more compact. And then obviously you can see the natural bedrock here funneling down. I just got to be wary of some of this overhang. But yeah, we'll get this out. We'll get this up to this Owen's place I've been told about. And yeah, it looks good. We'll be in it. So yeah, we'll be in here this year, on and off. Look, Angela, I just realised where that bridge is. I'm assuming that this was placed in after they blocked this up and filled it up with water, because that doesn't look like many things would fit under it. I know the big excavator that JJ's brought in to help with moving that wood, they couldn't get through there, so they kind of used it to smash the wood into pieces from the top. Anyhow, we shall get off and head home, and I will call that one a wrap. So yeah, in the next one we'll give you a tour of the farm update, and then we've got to make plans for this year as well as that, because yes, I would like to get onto some actual farming. And oh my god, did you see my fuel gauge? So yeah, until next time, this is nice, short, sweet. This has been Matty G. Peace out. Alright, let's get on home and get the brew on. Do have a nice coffee.